What's going on? I'm Connor Hanna. I'm a multi-instrumentalist teacher and composer, and today I'm going to teach you guys about triads and their inversions on the mandolin. So triads can be a little bit tricky on the mandolin. So the first possible major triad non-inverted on the mandolin is going to be the D major triad. So the C below that is actually going to be impossible because we can do C here, E here, and then G here, but you can't do G on the A string. You do it like that. But other than that, it's impossible unless you tune the A string down to G. So it's impossible without alternate tunings. Triads can be really tricky and stretchy on the mandolin because the mandolin's tuned in fifths. So that fifths tuning makes larger intervals easier, but it makes smaller intervals harder. And then on the guitar, which is tuned in fifths, those basic triads are a lot easier. You stretch it just like that. But the fifth tuning also makes the mandolin more resonant too, because that fifth is dominant over the fourth, so it's more resonant, the fifth. And then of course the extra string too. So the mandolin is really a resonance machine. It's so resonant. Okay, so our first possible basic triad is going to be the D major triad. So D on the G string, F sharp on the D string, and then open A string. Now for the first inversion, we're going to stretch up to F sharp here, A on the D string, and then D on the A string, because in the first inversion, the root note is on the top. So non-inverted to first inversion. Now the next, the second inversion, we're going to do A on the D string, D on the A string, and then F sharp on the E string. So we're going to switch between those three, not inverted, first inversion, and then second inversion. Okay, so the next possible triad, basic triad on the mandolin, so we went over D major. So the next one, I guess E flat major, that'll be a little bit trickier. But the next one I want to talk about is E major. So a basic E major triad on the mandolin. And you might recognize that chord from Paganini's First Caprice for violin. So that Caprice starts with that big open E major chord, because Paganini, it was almost like he was trying to introduce his 24 caprices with a big resonant E chord. So to do a E major triad on the mandolin, we're going to put our pinky on E, and we're going to stretch a major third with our pinky and our third finger. It's possible because the strings are a little bit, the frets are smaller. So a major third between the pinky and the third finger, and then a minor third between the third finger and the first finger, and then the open E string on top. And it's super resonant. Okay, so the non-inverted triad is a major third and then a minor third. The first inversion is the fourth is on top, and then the second inversion, the fourth is on the bottom. Yep, thank you.